So, I seriously just got home. I just got home. I still have pants on. I got my shit on. I just immediately grabbed my camera. So this is the spoiler-free review because this is a lot to take in. Fucking lighting. Stand back here. But yeah. Stand in front of the window. But yeah, this is a lot to take in. Like I said, it's gonna be spoiler-free because I can't really articulate. I'm like a fucking, like, little, like a little girl, like, I can't even. Like, that's a bag of Funyuns I just crushed. That was an experience. That is a lot to take in. And I see why now, like, the couple, like, the film blogs I follow on Tumblr, especially one, the dude was just posting up, like, his, reaction gifs to it, and it was very, like, it's very much my reaction to the movie, where you're watching, you're like, yeah, fuck yeah, that's what, and then, no, it's definitely that, it's that. Let me take off the Batman hat. I got a lot of dirty looks because I was wearing a fucking Batman hat, and I was like, bitch, I'm one of you. But, the dude next to me, okay, actually, let me dial this back a little. So, I'm watching this probably a good 2 to 3 days earlier than I was going to. So, as per usual, okay, now it's warm in my room. I'm just like, gotta start stripping on camera. Woo! Support my Patreon! Titties out. Anyway, watch me eat cereal on a live stream. Anyway, so, as per usual, what I do is, especially with something big like a Marvel movie, especially a big joint, Marvel movie, I go see it in IMAX. Of course I saw Black Panther in IMAX. I see most of them IMAX. I think the last Marvel one I didn't see in IMAX. I think it was Ragnarok. Whatchamacallit. Yeah, so, again, and I usually, a lot of movies, I go see it on the bigger screen anyway, because for the experience, all that stuff, yada yada, right? So, since the IMAX, the real IMAX theater, in the city, the 70 feet, 40 feet one, blah, 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 obviously that one, tickets get sold out immediately, like, the fact that I had to go see Last Jedi at 8 in the morning on a Sunday kind of shit. This time, I couldn't get tickets for any time on the weekend, And so, like, I couldn't even do it for, like, a Monday, Tuesday. I ended up getting tickets for Wednesday afternoon. I lucked out on an afternoon, because at first it was going to be late night. So I was like, alright, it's fine. I'll just stay off social media. I'm good at that. I've got shit to do anyway. I've got, like, a new painting I'm gonna, like, do and all that stuff. It's fine. Like, alright, cool. And then, Friday comes. Yeah, Friday... I think it was, I'm like, what day is it? Yes, Friday comes, because obviously today's Sunday, and I don't have work. Friday comes, I'm taking my freaking lunch break at work, sitting in the break room, the fucking security guard is blaring a bootleg copy. Mind you, he has earbuds in, but those fucking things are so loud, and the fact that he's watching it going, oh shit, like that, and then the guy next to him saw the movie the night before, claiming he saw it in IMAX, but, like, no, honey, no, you don't go to the movies like I do, you didn't, saw the movie, and then was watching it with them, being like, right, that's what I'm talking about, right? And then I was like, yo, can y'all shut the fuck up? I haven't seen it yet. And they're like, I can't believe you haven't seen it. I thought you were like the movie. I'm like, just shut the fuck up. Let me eat my pasta. Shut the fuck up. And then they were just like, no, we're not spoiling it for you. And then the one leans over the other one. He's like, right, Thor. Like, that's enough. And then so I just, like, took my shit, I left I was like, cut my break short, I'm done, 10-minute break, I don't need a full half, I'm out, I'm done, so I've been on, like, nerd rage for the past couple days, because then, yesterday at work, speaking of nerd rage, I got a lot of like, what do you expect? People are gonna spoil it. And I was like, I wasn't expecting someone to be bootlegging it at fucking work. You know, I've been avoiding social media. Most people I work with don't even care about these movies anyway. But how was I supposed to think that the motherfucking security guard of all fucking people, because he's not gonna pay for the goddamn movie, is gonna fucking bootleg it and blast it because he has the hearing of nobody because he's a great security guard, you know? And then fucking is blasting it, and then it's like, okay, I'm the asshole. I'm the asshole who's upset that you're spoiling my 10-year investment, you know? This is where I'm all nerd rage, where I'm like, 10 years investment into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and you gotta fuck this up during my goddamn lunch breaks on a Friday afternoon. Anyway, back to the movie. I'm a little bit more alive now, but seriously, I came out of that movie, like, I probably looked like I was high or something when I then went to Target. Because I left it, you know, and all the, like, everyone's talking, even, like, people were talking while we were waiting for the after credit sequence and all that stuff. So I'm just by myself, you know, and I'm like, I don't know, I can't talk to anyone about this. I'm just sitting here and I'm dying. Fucking dying. You know, and this movie, like, I'm very happy for it. It is good. Like, all this emotion, all this stuff is for good. You know, like, I'm glad they decided to give it to the Russo brothers, because bless their fucking heart, they know what the fuck they're doing. You know, because my favorite movie of the whole cinematic universe is Winter Soldier. You know? Because it was so good. But I feel like with a lot of superhero movies, not saying all of them, because of course, like, you know, depending on elements and stuff, some things will be campier than others, and whatever, and the tone, and of course the storyline, of course. But with something like this, like, in a sense, a big conclusion, a starting of a conclusion, because there's the next movie next year, but pretty much, like, you're going there, your literal big boss battle, for your franchise. This is how you do it, you know? You have the audience, you know, you have the audience engaged. The audience is, you know, excited to see, obviously, the characters they want to see. The audience is then worried about their characters. Then they're cheering for their characters. You know, the jokes are in there. And so you're watching it, and it's literally an emotional roller coaster, because you're watching it and you're like, oh shit! You know, I was like, and it's no spoiler, because Bucky's in the fucking, you know, trailer and TV spots. So you're like, Bucky's back. You're like, Thor. All my buddies are in one movie. And then you're watching it, and the battle stuff starts happening, and Thanos, God, I keep pronouncing it wrong, you know, motherfucker, is doing shit. Not spoil, but I almost said, like, a joke that they said in the movie. But yeah, so, like, you know, they're fighting them, you're like, yeah, kick his ass, you know, and you're like, in the back of your mind, you know what happens in the comic series, you know what happens, but then you're also like, wait, comic book logic, comic book logic, it's okay, you know what happens, it's okay, it's fine, it's all fine, everybody calm down, you know, and then in the third act, and mind you, this movie's like 2.5 hours long. It doesn't even feel anything remotely like this. This movie felt as long as when I went to go see A Quiet Place, and A Quiet Place is only 90 minutes long. You know, this movie breezed by. For like, probably like after like the first 20 minutes go by, it just feels like, like a third act the whole time. Like, you're just, because it's all action, shit happening, all that stuff happening. But yeah, once all the big fights, once the third act is really happening, you're like, oh shit, you're like, oh my god, and then you're like, and then it becomes you go into a range of things. You go from like, yes, to haha, to, oh my god. Yeah, I'm just letting you know, it's a whole lot of happening, you know, and like I said, like, when I left the theater, I'm hearing all these kids, like, one kid's like, no, the Infinity Stones do this and that, so, blah, 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 like, explain to her friends. Her friends are like, okay, cool, alright, because, mind you, okay, there was a dude next to me during the emotional fucking part, and I'm sitting there just like this, I can't believe what I'm seeing. I keep saying no. I'm Shia LaBeoufing in my head. I'm like no. No. It's a joke. It's a dream. Dude next to me was crying. I'm not kidding. It wasn't like, oh, you're probably mistaken because, like, I'm a little sniffly because, like, spring is kind of finally starting and I just have terrible allergies and all that stuff. No, motherfucker was crying because I heard him go, I heard that. I heard the kind of breathing and the like that. Like, he was trying to keep it together, and I can't blame him. I can't blame him because he looked like it was like me. I saw myself in this guy. Like, yeah, dude, you've had 10 years of investment in this cinematic universe. You've probably also had another 20 plus years, of investment in this comic universe itself. So, bro, I'm with you. I get it. Like, I don't cry easily at movies. I was like, in this one, that dude was like, and then when the movie ended, first of all, because we all know this is like a part one, technically, of course, like, and then part 2's coming out next year, the audience, of course, is like, because, we really got like a non-ending, again, that's not really a spoiler, but if that's how it works. It's like watching the first Lord of the Rings movie, and then you're like, what, that's it? They didn't go to the mountain yet? It's like a non-ending kind of thing, and a lot of people in the audience are like, oh, wow, what? They're like, what? Like, pretty much be like, wait, that's it? Wait, you just gave us that? Like, you just gave me this. I'm freaking pissing, shitting, and crying myself in this seat right now. And then you're just gonna be like, directed by the Russo brothers, and you're like, ah! You're like, what the fuck? But like I said, it's like I said, I enjoy it. I'm gonna do a spoiler review after I watch it again on Wednesday, because again, maybe I'll feel different watching a second time, and I don't know. But so far, I've enjoyed it. So far, I'm like, you know what? This is how you do a comic movie, all that stuff. So far, I'm accepting it, but watch tomorrow, I'll go to work, and I'll just be like, why? And then I'll get fired. Sorry, there's no crying on the job. But yeah, it's a lot to take in. Like I said, when, to go back to what I was saying earlier, so afterwards I walked over to Target, because I was like, oh, let me grab some snacks and all that shit. But while I was there, I must have looked like either I was on drugs or like, when you watch a movie or a TV show like with Breaking Bad or something, and then like something traumatic or some shit happens to a character, and they always end up in like a department store or a grocery store, and they go in, they're always just like very dazed, looking around, eyes like kind of glazed over, kind of like, I don't know. That was me. I like walked in, and then like just my brain knew like, all right, grab a basket, you're heading over to grab snacks. But then I was just kind of walking and just kind of meandering. Like, I had music going, but I wasn't really like, I was just kind of like going through the motions, because my brain was still trying to process what the fuck I was just shown and what to do with my life, and what all this, again, culmination of all these 10 years mean, like, oh man, and it just, like I said, there was one part where I was just like, I couldn't find the combos at Target. I didn't want to ask anyone, and any of the associates just looked at me weird. I gave up on looking for combos anyway. But I'm just walking around with this basket, just kind of like, and I kept like, I didn't realize it until like, I think like some associate just like looked at me, because I just stood there, I looked at some fruit snacks, and I just went, like, I was like woosahing myself, because I think I was like, oh, fruit snack, like, part of my brain goes, fruit snacks. Maybe I'll buy some fruit snacks. Huh, how much is it? And the other part of my brain was like, what the fuck just happened? How are they gonna explain this in the next movie? Oh my god. You know, do you have enough ice cream at home to freaking, help you with all this? And I, looked over and, the girl was just kind of putting stuff away, like, she wanted to be like, did you need help? But she was kind of like that, never mind, Oh, my God. Jesus, I've been going on for 16 minutes. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. I thought it's been going on for only, 10. All right, I need to shut the fuck up. This is just a spoiler-free one. I've just been rambling, because that's seriously it. It's like, I don't know. I don't know right now. I don't know. I can't even, whatever the other sayings the kids say today. Like I said, it's a lot to take in. It's an emotional roller coaster. Of course, if you are a fan of the cinematic universe, you're going to go see it no matter what, no matter whatever anyone tells you. If you're still on the fence, go and pay money for it. Please don't bootleg things, guys, because this is, when people bitch about, why movie tickets cost more and all that stuff, this is why. People don't understand simple economics. But anyway, preaching aside. But yeah, so, that was a lot. That was a lot to take in, and I don't know. I'm trying really hard not to scream, what had happened, and it's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah. Oh my god. Let me actually quickly go through, before I actually end this. Let me just, oh god. Quickly go through the trailers before my phone decides to die on me. Okay. So, first trailer, Uncle Drew. We talked about it. Oh god, my nose. It's got, what's his name? The dude from fucking Get Out. He's in it, that basketball movie. Then it's Mission Impossible Fallout. Already spoken about it. Then the Venom trailer, got to see it on the big screen. It was really cool. You could hear kind of the fans in the audience being like, whoa, whoa, hit. And it was just me just there listening to Tom Hardy's American accent, because I'm like, and the fact that the bad guy's technically Riz Ahmed, so it's oh man, I love it. Tom Hardy, Riz Ahmed, I love both of them. Jurassic Park World 2, The Darkest Mind, that stupid YA thing, kids have powers and I'm the strongest one, but every time I try to use my powers, something bad happens, oh my god, I can't, and then, most likely in the end, she, is the reason why everyone's saved, because then they're it's probably everyone's half dying, they're it's time for you, it's your turn, it's always that shit that happens in YA movies, where they're either it's someone being snarky and be no, it's a good time, or someone else being help, and then it's Phoenix kind of moment, okay. Then I finally actually saw the trailer for Ocean's 8. It looks fun, I never really, watch any of the Ocean movies, in theaters. It was always just oh, cool, it's on, just put it on. Just gonna do some stuff. Incredibles 2, I can't wait for that. I've been waiting for that for, way too damn long. And it's Incredibles, yeah. Oh, and then, got to see the latest trailer of, freaking, what do you call it, Han Solo, or Solo. And I love how so many commercials and all the ads and stuff just focus on Lando Calrissian and Chewbacca. More on more on, Donald Glover than really anything. So, cause, no one, they're not really putting the, whatever, unknown actor's name, who's playing Han Solo in the forefront. In the posters, oh yeah, you see him. But then, usually, there was a commercial before the previews, and it was he's hi, I'm Donald Glover. Let me take you around Millennium Falcon. And it's oh, he's doing it. It's not kid, And I get it, because he's the more well-known actor. Plus, he looks kind of pretty fucking good as Lando. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go eat my feelings. And hopefully, yeah, that was Avengers Infinity War. Oh my god. Oh my god, 20 minutes, Jesus Christ.